Welcome back to the Bernstein and Goff Show on a lovely, lovely day here in the City Beautiful.
It really is.
Hey, listen, this is Bernsey. It is not only shirtless driving season, but I saw 3 of them today.
3.
Who are these people that continue to put their kids on leashes? I saw 3 of them today. I had breakfast down there at Wildberry, and I'm just sitting out there, and I'm having my Southern Benedict with the biscuits and gravy and the poached egg. It was good.
Hollandaise or cheese?
Cheese.
Okay.
The gravy. Yeah, cheese. No, it was just gravy. Just gravy. It was
Southern Benedict.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it was really, really good stuff. And I'm sitting there, and I'm reading Twitter, I'm just hanging out or whatever, and all I hear is, "Come here, Dylan." And I see a kid
getting reeled in,
get the life yanked out of him. Like he's running and he's like yank, like a, and he bounces back like a yo-yo. And I'm like, yo, this is kind of awesome. Should I throw this on my Instagram? Should I throw this on my Snapchat? Like, yeah, whatever.
Why do you have to say "come here" when you can just sort of tap the brakes?
Well, I guess he wasn't listening, so she yanked him. And
it's like a pinch collar, like a dog.
And then I get up and I turn the corner, because I'm walking on to the Stetson side. I want to take a little walk the food off or whatever. And, dude, I see another mom with the teddy bear backpack. Like, I guess it makes it better if there's a teddy bear backpack but a leash on it. And the kid is just walking.
Did the kids walk up to each other and smell each other?
Right, just their hindquarters. Yeah. And listen, I'm sure we have some of these moms and dads out there. But what is the thought process behind putting your child on a leash and treating it like a pet?
I don't know. I see. I understand when sometimes on Lincoln Avenue there are a couple of these preschools.
And you're right, by the way.
630 Lincoln.
See,
you saw the leash?
No.
No,
They
with
were
the group of
tethered
kids.
together.
Yeah.
I've seen
The
those
group
where
of kids,
it's like a stringer of walleye. Is what it looks like. It looks like you've had a really good morning.
They've all got the neon pennies on.
Right,
Yeah,
you've limited out on walleye, and they're all clipped there on the stringer, lip hooked on there. See, I understand the stringer.
Right, you got 20 toddlers.
Yeah, the stringer of toddlers that you want to
I
keep
can
in
dig
line,
that.
and it's your job as a teacher. You've got liability insurance and all that stuff.
But
if it's your own child,
one-on-one, walking with a kid, like. And I know I'm going to get killed now, by the way. Like, oh, Goff, you don't want to always hold them or walk with them. No, you kind of, listen, you stop putting your kids on leashes.
The 630 says, as a former leash kid, I used to love my leash. Like, you learn to love your captors.
And he's texting from jail right now.
Right,
exactly. Like, dude.
He's at his therapist.
Hey, I know that my child is just 5 months old. There is no way in hell my kid will ever be on a leash. I can't throw my kid on a leash. It's not a pet. It's a human.
I didn't even like the baby Bjorn all that much. I didn't.
We've had conversations about that.
It felt odd to have
just
Watto
dangling
start the reactor, and it always.
We ran into him in Phoenix.
Yes, we saw him.
Yes, we did. I've angered the leash people, Dan. I've angered. I didn't even know there were leash people.
Predictable thing that's happened on the show
yeah,
today.
But I didn't know that was going to happen. This is from the 847. You never tied your leashed kid to the back of a station wagon like in the movie Vacation. No. This is from the 773. I was a, quote, I'll never put my kid on a leash guy, and then I gave birth to a runner. Aren't all babies runners, though? Aren't all babies like scurriers, like trying to get away from mommy and daddy, or like, rambunctious, mischievous kind of kids? I mean, there's no like toddler that's like sitting back, with his wire rim glasses, sipping a cup of coffee, like, hey guys, I think I pooped myself. So can you guys change this when you get a chance? Like, there's no kid that does everything that you want them to do, but this kid got the soul snatched out of him on a leash today during breakfast. And then they were tourists, so maybe that has something to do with it. But then I turned the corner, and a mom with, a really nice stroller is out there walking her kid. You're walking your kid.
It's weird.
It is.
I never
is, right?
thought it would be a thing, but the whole kid on a leash. Maybe people feel safer that the kid in a big city. Maybe if somebody's visiting the big city.
Why don't you walk with the kid, though?
If they're fearful the kids, hold the kid's hand.
Simple.
That's all I ever did.
Like, I knew.
Cross the street, hold my hand.
I knew there was consequences and repercussions if in the streets or in public that I did something that my mother did not want me to do. Like, we had the car talks, all that. Like, when we get in this store, You will be by my side, young man.
Don't touch anything.
Yeah, right. Don't touch anything you can't afford. Like, Mom, I can't afford anything. Aha. Flying the soup. Aha. Right. So, yeah, I mean, and I'm not saying I was the best kid. Of course, I got in some trouble, and my sister got in some trouble. But we were kids. But I never had to have a leash on me. I knew that if I got out of my mom's eyesight, there would be hell to pay. So you might as well run away. Like if you can't see Mom, you might as well keep going.
The only near incident we ever had was in O'Hare Airport when we were leaving for New Orleans, and my 7-year-old son, I saw him running onto a different jet bridge.
Oh, wow.
That would have been a thing,
That's
right?
terrifying. Well,
yep. I'm like, what are you doing? That's not our plane.
My parents left me.
Get off that plane.
Right. All of a sudden, it's Jason Bernstein and was it Air Force One or Con Air or whatever?
Doing?
Dude, my parents left me in Philadelphia. I've told this story before. We stopped, I believe, for gas or something like that. And
it's like Little Miss Sunshine. Where's Olive?
Right. Yeah. And I wandered into, this is where I bought my Derek Coleman, New Jersey Nets jersey because that was my favorite player at the time. I wandered into like a little shop that was next to wherever we were at. And I get the jersey. I'm like, yo, I got a 44 Nets Coleman jersey. It was one of those cheap joints too, like the iron-on ones. Yeah. I'm like, check it out. I got it. I come outside. Nobody's there. And I'm like, yo, are they playing a game with me? What happens here? I guess they took one, got off for one exit, turned around like, oh, Jay ain't in the car. And my sister, they pull up. My sister is bawling, like crying her eyes out because she thought they were leaving me on purpose.
That's it. Now we got it.
All right, we got the good one now. we worked everything out. We got the good one with the second kid. We'll leave this one.
Have
in Philadelphia.
You seen Lion yet?
I keep skipping it, man.
That you've got to see it.
I'm sorry.
You have to apologize.
No, because you've been right.
Really
you've
good.
been right this Oscar season in terms of the movies that you liked and the ones you didn't. Like the bank robbery one with Hell or High Water. That was awesome.
Oh,
that was
man.
You were dead on with that. And I stopped 15 minutes into the sad one that you didn't want me to watch.
Manchester by the Sea.
Yes. Yeah, you and
Sad
Anthony
people
Herron.
near water. Yes.
That's the name of the sequel.
You didn't even get to the scene, right?
No,
you didn't.
no,
You didn't
I got
even
10
get
minutes
to the
in,
part
I was like, I'm good.
That destroys you. So
if I got
good.
Lion and I got Manchester, which one do I go?
Oh, Lion's great.
Okay,
Lion's great. You should definitely see.
So a kid gets left in Philadelphia in Lion?
No, it's a true story.
No.
A 5-year-old, young poor Indian boy. Goes with his older brother who works nights as a laborer, and he tags along at age 5. He ends up falling asleep at a train station. The brother is gone. The kid ends up on a train, ends up 900 miles away in Bengal, a language he doesn't even speak. And it's his trials and travails of going through, of being found. It was a true story, not based on a true story. Okay. It's literally a true story where at the end of the movie, they show you all the real people next to the actors who played them, and they show everything because it was a book.
Okay.
And he ends up adopted by a family in Australia, a well-to-do family in Australia, but has this incredible personal crisis of having vague memories of where he thinks he came from and tries to use technology to track down his original hometown and his family from half a world away.
All right.
It's an unbelievable story.
Maybe I'll check it out during the day game.
I found the guy on Twitter, like the actual guy.
I was going to say Dev Patel. You and Dev Patel hooking up?
No, the actual.
That's the name of the actor, right? Dev Patel.
Right.
Dev Patel.
Yes, the same guy as Slumdog.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is that it's always the case. It's sort of like in Spotlight, where you see the actors have millions of Twitter followers, and the journalists that they're portraying have like 1,100 followers.
Right. Like, that's the actual guy.
That's the person. That's actually Mike Resendez.
Right.
It's not Mark Ruffalo. That's the real person.
That's the historic figure.
And it's the same thing. Dev Patel, whatever.
So like 67 followers.
Then you actually find Saru Brierly, and he's got 412 followers. Right?
He's tweeting about the Bears.
Go Bears! He's holding a fish.
He's got like an Indian dad.
He's got a Blackhawks winter hat on.
Now I'm thinking of Indian dad.
I'm lost. I don't know how to find my way home.
He's got a curry belt instead of a mustard belt.
Who needs some turmeric? Actually, an ingredient in both.
Yes.
Turmeric would be a shared ingredient in both mustard and some curries, huh?
Yeah. This is what happens when we talk about kid leashes and leaving me in Philadelphia.
I got cardamom. I got turmeric. It's all in the belt.
He's betting on highlight.
I got garam masala for all who needs it. Rogan Yosh. Adam in Muscatine, Iowa is on the score. Hi, Adam.
Hey guys, what's going on? I love the show.
Thank you.
Hey, Jason, man, you're the best thing that's ever happened to the show. I love it, man.
Oh, Adam, come on, man. Don't put that kind of pressure on me. Thank you for listening, though. What do you got for us?
I know, I know how Dan is with callers and everything. I'm calling from Iowa, so I'm automatically an idiot.
Oh, yeah. Adam, it's a tough start, Adam.
Just for picking up the phone, you're an idiot.
Not a particularly good way to start.
Right. I got you. So, hey, I just